Have you ever looked at your cat and wondered, do they see me as just a human or am I something more in their world? They may come across as independent, even aloof, wandering the house like royalty, ignoring your calls, choosing when and how they interact with you. But behind those calm, calculating eyes lies something truly unexpected. Your cat may not just like you, they might see you as their mother. That's right. As strange as it sounds, the connection your feline friend forms with you can mirror the bond they once shared with their birth mother. But why would a cat, known for its fierce independence, form such a deep emotional imprint on you? To understand this, we need to go back to the very beginning, the first weeks of a kitten's life. When a kitten is born, they arrive in the world completely vulnerable. They can't see, they can't hear, they can't even regulate their own body temperature. Every breath they take, every moment of comfort they experience, depends entirely on their mother. She's their warmth, their protection, their first teacher, their entire world. From the very start, a mother cat does more than just feed her kittens. She teaches them how to be cats. She bathes them, not just to clean, but to bond, leaving her scent as a mark of security. She shows them how to socialize, when to play rough, when to retreat, how to stalk and pounce. Even something as simple as using the litter box is learned by watching her. Every interaction is a lesson in survival and trust. Now here's where it gets fascinating. Around the age of 8 to 12 weeks, most kittens are separated from their moms and begin a new chapter, often in a home like yours. And while they may adjust quickly on the outside, emotionally, those early lessons remain deeply imprinted. If you step into the role of caregiver, offering safety, food, affection, and comfort, your cat begins to shift that motherly attachment to you. But how can you know that your cat sees you this way? Well, there are signs, subtle gestures and instinctual behaviors that echo everything they once shared with their mom. And once you recognize them, you'll never see your cat the same way again. So let's look at the first unmistakable clue. Sign number 1, kneading on you like you're a cozy blanket. If your cat has ever pressed their tiny paws into you in a rhythmic motion, like they're making dough, that's not just a random habit. It's a memory. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It brings them comfort, peace, and reassurance. If your cat does this to you, it's not just cute, it's emotional. They associate you with safety, warmth, and a place they can let their guard down. You're their soft space. Sign number 2. The gentle engine of purring is more than a happy sound. For kittens, it's a vital part of bonding during nursing. They purr to communicate contentment and well-being to their mother, a way of saying, I'm safe here. When your adult cat curls up beside you and starts purring, it's a powerful message. This feels like home. You feel like mom. Sign, per 3. That little headbutt means everything. Have you ever had your cat gently press their forehead or cheek against yours? That behavior is called bunting. It's not just affection, it's identification. Cats have scent glands in their faces, and when they rub them on you, they're mixing their scent with yours. It's the same behavior they used with their mom and litter mates. By rubbing their face on you, they're claiming you as family, as one of their own. Sign number 4, leaving you. Unpleasant gifts. Yes, we're talking about the occasional present, a lifeless lizard, bird, or mouse delivered proudly at your feet. While unsettling, this behavior isn't meant to disgust you. It's meant to teach. Just as their mothers taught them to hunt by bringing prey, they're now showing you what they've learned. In their mind, they're guiding you, providing for you, and contributing to the family. It's messy love, but it's love. Sign number 5, grooming you with their tongue. A cat's tongue isn't just a grooming tool. It's a bridge between affection and trust. When your cat licks you, they're not just giving you a bath. They're recreating the same nurturing behavior they shared with their mother and siblings. It's a language of care that says, you belong to me, and I belong to you. That's just the beginning. We've covered the first 5 signs, but the truth is, there are more. And each one reveals something deeper about how your cat sees you and how much they rely on your presence. In the next part, we'll explore even more surprising behaviors, from why they follow you everywhere like a toddler to what it really means when they sleep on your chest. And we'll answer the question so many cat owners secretly ask themselves, does my cat truly love me, or am I just the person with the treats? But before we continue, If you're enjoying these insights and you want to understand your cat on a deeper, more emotional level, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. It helps us grow and helps more cat lovers feel seen and understood. Ready for more signs your cat may have replaced their real mom with you? Let's keep going. We've already seen how your cat needs you, purrs beside you, and even grooms you like you're a fellow feline. But the story doesn't end there. If you're still not convinced that your cat sees you as their stand-in mom, just wait. The next few signs will reveal even deeper truths about how they've imprinted on you, emotionally and instinctively, and why you mean more to them than you probably realize. Let's keep going. Sign number 6. Shadowing you around the house. You go to the kitchen. There they are. You turn around. They're sitting in the hallway watching you. You go to the bathroom. And yep, they're waiting outside the door. This isn't just curiosity. For kittens, following their mother was essential for learning, safety, and connection. It was how they stayed close to the one being who understood their needs. If your cat trails behind you like a little furry stalker, they're showing that same instinct. I trust you. I feel safer when I'm near you. Just like they once did with their mother. Sign number 7. Choosing to sleep close to you. Whether it's curling up at your feet, sleeping on your chest, or nestling beside your pillow, your cat's sleeping habits say more than you think. Sleep is vulnerability. In the wild, cats guard their rest carefully. They only sleep deeply in places where they feel completely secure. As kittens, their favorite spot was tucked against their mom's belly, shielded by her warmth and presence. So when your cat chooses to sleep next to you, they're not just looking for comfort. They're seeking out the same safety they once felt during their earliest days. You're the heartbeat that calms them now. Sign number 8. Speaking human, just for you. Here's something wild. Adult cats don't typically meow at other cats. In fact, meowing is a behavior cats reserve almost exclusively for humans. That's right. Your cat has developed a special vocal language just for communicating with you, one they didn't even use with their own kind. And where does that behavior start? As kittens, meowing was how they called for their mom, when they were hungry, cold, scared, or simply needed attention. So when your cat meows at you today, they're reaching for that same bond. You're their protector, their voice of comfort. It's not noise, it's connection. Sign number 9. Running to you. When they're scared. Loud noises. Strangers in the house. A thunderstorm rolling in. When fear strikes, who does your cat turn to? If they hide behind you, curl up in your arms, or climb onto your lap when startled, that's no accident. Kittens instinctively run to their mothers in moments of distress, because mom equals safety. When your cat seeks your presence during anxiety or fear, it shows they view you as their emotional anchor. You've replaced the maternal guardian they once relied on. To them, you're their safe place in a world that sometimes feels too loud. Sign number 10. Showing you their belly and trusting you with it. Nothing says I trust you more clearly than a cat rolling onto their back and exposing their belly. This isn't an invitation to rub, although some brave humans still try. It's a message. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a cat's body. In the wild, no cat would willingly expose it unless they felt utterly secure. When your cat lies on their back near you, eyes half closed and limbs relaxed, they're showing you something profound. I trust you more than anything. That gesture, learned in the comfort of their mother's presence, is now yours to hold. Sign number 11. The intimate blink of love. You've probably seen it. Your cat staring at you with soft, heavy eyelids, then slowly closing and reopening their eyes. That's not sleepiness. That's communication. Slow blinking in cat language is equivalent to a kiss. Among kittens and mothers, it's a way to say, I'm calm, I love you, I trust you. When your cat offers you that slow, gentle blink, they're extending a bridge of affection. And if you blink back slowly, you're speaking their love language right in return. This tiny, wordless ritual can be one of the most powerful signs that your cat doesn't just accept you, they cherish you as someone irreplaceable. So let's step back for a moment. Your cat needs you like you're their source of comfort. They purr with deep contentment when they're near you. They groom you, follow you, meow for your attention, sleep beside you, and turn to you in times of fear. They even offer you their belly and blink like your family. At this point, it's not a stretch to say your cat doesn't just tolerate you, they see you as the center of their emotional world. You are, in many ways, the mother they've reattached to after leaving their biological one behind. But here's the important part. That bond? It's not one-sided. Yes, your cat has placed that trust in you. But like any relationship, it thrives when nurtured. Which brings us to the next essential piece of this story. How can you strengthen this beautiful bond even more? In the next part of this series, we'll show you 4 deeply effective ways to reinforce that connection. These aren't just basic cat care tips, they're emotional investments. Simple things you can do every day to make your cat feel more loved, more secure, and more seen. Because when your cat gives you their heart, the best thing you can do is honor it. So now you know, your cat may truly see you as their second mother. But here's the thing, even the strongest relationships need care. The bond between you and your cat might already be powerful, but it can grow even deeper, stronger, and more meaningful if you know how to nurture it. Let's talk about how you can become not just their provider, but their emotional anchor, their safe place, their chosen heart. These 4 actions aren't complicated, but they carry weight. When practiced with intention, they speak your cat's language louder than words ever could. Tip number 1. Listen when they speak, and speak back. It might feel silly at first, but the next time your cat meows at you, try answering. Cats don't meow at each other once they're grown. That vocalization is reserved for the ones they trust most, and that's you. So when they chirp, trill, or let out that demanding little cry, don't ignore them. Respond. Even if it's just a soft voice or a little, "Hey there," it tells your cat something profound. You matter. I hear you. Some experts even recommend mimicking their tone or rhythm. No, you don't need to become fluent in feline, but meeting them halfway shows respect. It reinforces the idea that this isn't a one-way relationship, it's a dialogue. Your cat may never say "I love you" out loud, but if you learn to respond to their cues, they'll know you've understood what matters most to them. Tip 2. Stick to a rhythm. Create predictability. Life can get chaotic. Your cat feels that, even when they don't show it. Cats are creatures of habit. In the wild, routines keep them safe. They hunt, eat, groom, and rest at specific times. That rhythm offers a sense of control in an otherwise unpredictable world. When you feed them at consistent times, play with them regularly, or follow small daily rituals, you're doing more than meeting physical needs. You're offering stability, and stability builds trust. To your cat, routine is love in action. So whether it's morning cuddle time on the couch, evening play before dinner, or a bedtime snack, those patterns become emotional anchors. In your consistency, they find reassurance. It's like saying, "You can count on me, I'm here," just like their mother was. Tip number 3. Play with purpose. Awaken their instincts. Too many people assume cats don't need play, but play is how cats learn, connect, and thrive. When your cat was a kitten, their mom didn't just watch them tumble around. She joined in, encouraged, taught them how to stalk, chase, and pounce. Play was education, but it was also affection. Now that you're their guardian, you've inherited that role. And not all play is equal. Waving a feather for 30 seconds won't cut it. What your cat craves is interactive play that taps into their natural drives, games that let them hunt, chase, and win. Think of toys that mimic prey, feathers, strings, laser lights. Every time you set aside time just to engage with them, you're doing more than entertaining. You're communicating, "I see you, I understand your nature, and I respect it." It's bonding through motion, through trust, through fun. And if you make it part of your daily rhythm, even just for 10 minutes, it transforms the relationship. Tip number 4. Give them the gift of space. Here's the twist. Bonding isn't always about doing more. Sometimes, it's about stepping back. As affectionate as some cats can be, others need their solitude. They're not rejecting you. They're simply being true to their nature. Think about your own relationship with your mother or caregiver. Sometimes the most loving thing they did was give you room to breathe, freedom to feel what you needed to feel. Cats need that too. When your cat hides away in their favorite quiet corner, don't drag them out. When they walk away mid-snuggle, don't take it personally. Respecting their autonomy builds trust. Because love doesn't cling, it waits, and your cat knows the difference. By honoring their boundaries, you're telling them, "I love you enough to let you be." And that's a lesson only a mother figure would understand. Let's be clear. Your cat isn't expecting perfection. They don't need you to be flawless. What they respond to is presence, gentleness, effort. When you speak their language, show up with consistency, offer stimulation, and honor their space, you're doing more than caring for a pet. You're becoming a constant in their world, a source of comfort they'll always return to. That's how the bond deepens. That's how you go from caregiver to chosen family. In the final part of this series, we're going to reflect on what all of this truly means, not just for your cat, but for you. Because when a cat gives you their trust, it's not something small. It's a sacred offering. And maybe, just maybe, they're not the only one who's been changed by this bond. Stay with us. The conclusion is coming next. So we've uncovered the signs. We've walked through the behaviors. We've learned how to deepen the bond. But now it's time to ask something even more important. What does it mean, truly mean, to be seen by your cat as their mother? Because this isn't just about habits or instincts. It's about something quieter, deeper, a kind of unspoken love that many people miss, simply because they're not looking closely enough. You see, when your cat chose you, they didn't do it lightly. They chose you not just because you feed them or provide a warm place to sleep. They chose you because in their quiet feline way, they felt something in you they once felt in their own mother. Safety, comfort, connection, and maybe, without even realizing it, you offered them healing. When a kitten leaves their mother, whether at 8 weeks or 12, it's a rupture, a small but meaningful grief. Something soft and warm is gone, and they don't fully understand why. But then, there you are, a hand that's gentle, a voice that soothes, a presence that doesn't demand anything but simply stays. At first, they might keep their distance. After all, cats don't give away trust for free. But over time, and this is the miracle, they come back, again and again, until one day you realize they don't just tolerate you, they trust you, they've built something with you, and maybe they've handed you the role they lost so early, the role of mother. Not by blood, not by biology, but by choice. And in the animal world, chosen family means everything. So what does this bond really look like? It's in the way they blink at you from across the room. Slow, steady, saying, "You're okay, I'm okay, we're safe here." It's in the way they follow you from room to room, not because they're needy, but because you are their compass. It's in the way they sit beside you during thunderstorms, or curl into your chest after a long day, or lick your hand without reason, as if to say, "You're mine, and I'm yours." It's in the rituals you've built together, the late-night snacks, the morning greetings, the way they stretch their paws toward you as if reaching out for something sacred. And maybe, without realizing it, you've changed too. Because here's the truth we often forget. We're not just caretakers. We're not just pet owners. We're part of a story. A story where love is spoken without words, where trust is built in silence, where healing happens in the smallest, most ordinary moments. Your cat sees you, not as perfect, not as a provider, but as home. And in a world where everything moves fast and love is so often conditional, that kind of connection is rare. It's worth holding on to. It's worth cherishing. It's worth protecting with everything you've got. So maybe the real question isn't, does my cat see me as their mom? Maybe the better question is, how can I live in a way that proves I'm worthy of that title? Not through perfection, but through presence, through patience, through those quiet acts of love that speak louder than anything else. Because if your cat has chosen you, you've already passed the test. They see your heart. They trust your hands. They believe in you more than you may ever understand. And if that doesn't make you a kind of mother, what does? So tonight, when your cat curls up beside you, or when they watch you from a sunlit window, or when they blink slowly in your direction, then look away, know this: you've become something sacred in their eyes. And that love, that bond, is one of the quiet miracles of this life. If this touched something in you, if you see your cat differently now, not just as a pet, but as a soul that chose you, consider this an invitation. Keep building that bond. Keep learning their language. Keep showing up, even when it's silent. And if you'd like more stories, more signs, and more ways to understand your cat's heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button if you felt seen, and share this video with someone who might need to hear it. Because cats don't just enter our lives by chance. Sometimes, they arrive as tiny reminders that love doesn't need to be loud to be real. Thank you for watching. And thank you for being the kind of person a cat would choose to call mom.